Good evening, students. Today, under GK, let us see the chapter Immoral Words. Chapter number 39, page number 66. Some speeches are remembered and quoted decades or even centuries after they were made. Let us match the speakers with the immoral words in this lesson. Number 1, the famous figure Queen Elizabeth I. Queen Elizabeth I. The correct answer, the person, special remembered quotes. In July 1588, in a speech to the troops at the Tilbury camp, a British monarch, Queen Elizabeth, a British monarch, said, "Any prince of Europe should dare to invade the borders of my reign. Myself will take up arms. I myself will be your general, judge, and rewarder of every one of your virtues in this field." These are the codings that can be of a person, Queen Elizabeth, to give hope to the troops to battle against Spain. The person, Queen Elizabeth, the specified codings in order to give hope to his hope to her troops against battle Spain. Let us move the next one. Rabindranath Tagore. In May 1941, a Nobel laureate from India on his 80th birthday said, "As I look around, I see the crumbling ruins of a proud civilization, strewn like a vast heap of futility." The person, Nobel laureate. Laureate means a person who received the prestigious award. So this is a person who received the Nobel Prize 1941. This is the code that can be placed by means of a person Rabindranath Tagore during his 80th birthday in Shanti Niketan. This speech is the last speech that person can make in Shanti Niketan. After the Second World War, the person can realize how the world can be destroyed. So in order to specify that, the person can sell the word, "As I look around, I see the crumbling ruins of proud civilization, strewn like a vast heap of futility." Futility means useless. Okay, the meaning for the word futility means useless. So in this, the important code word Nobel laureate. Nobel laureate means it refers to the person Rabindranath Tagore, and British monarch means it refers to the word Queen Elizabeth I. So at what age the person can deliver this address means at 80th birthday. Where means in Shanti Niketan. Next, Nelson Mandela. In May 1994, in Johannesburg, South Africa, a famous world leader. This person is a famous world leader. "You have shown such a calm and patient determination to reclaim this country as your own, and joy that we can loudly proclaim from the rooftops, free at last." This is a famous coding that person can deliver, free at last. This person is a South African leader after won the election. This is the first person president of non-white people. This person is a non-white person, first president. After won the election, this person can deliver the speech. Among the speech, the coding "free at last" is a specific one. Next one, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. In April 1917, at the first anniversary of the Home Rule League in Nasser, an Indian freedom fighter said, "Freedom is my birthright. Freedom is my birthright. So long as it is awake within me, not I am old. No weapon can cut the spirit, no fire can burn it." This Bal Gangadhar Tilak is a person, Indian freedom fighter. Uh, that person can be explained by means of a code word, maker of modern India by Gandhiji. Okay, the Gandhiji proudly indicate the person Bal Gangadhar Tilak by means of a word, maker of modern India. So, Home Rule League, Indian freedom fighter, freedom is my birthright. These are the important keywords in this session. Next one, Abraham Lincoln. On 19th November 1863 at Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, USA, a US president said, "And that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth." So Abraham Lincoln, in this page, that person is a U.S. president. He delivered a speech by indicating three important codes: liberty, equality, and democracy. Okay, liberty, equality, and democracy. Move on to the next one. Michael Obama. In 2008 at the Democratic Nation Convention, a famous lawyer and writer said, "We learned about dignity and decency, that how hard you work matters more than how much you make, that helping others means more than just getting ahead yourself." So this Obama is a person. That person he is the first non-white nominee in what else? So this person clearly indicates how the hard work results. How the hard work results. Next one, Jawaharlal Nehru. At midnight between 14th and 15th August 1947, an Indian statesman said, "Long years ago we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially." So during the time of independence, the person can deliver that, not we just obtain the whole independence and we obtain it whatever. Next one, Dr. Martin Luther King. On 28th August 1963 at the Lincoln Memorial, Washington DC, a civil rights activist said, "I have a dream that my 4 children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the colors of their skin but by the content of their character. I have a dream today." These are the important code words that person Martin Luther King delivered. I have a dream today. So this is a person, this person fought for the African Americans. The Civil Rights Act in 1964, after the speech delivered by means of Martin Luther King in 1964, Civil Rights Acts were published. Okay, this person also indicate the equality and freedom. Move on to the next lesson, autobiographies. Page number 48, chapter number 29. An autobiography is a story of person's life written by that person during the lifetime. So biography means if the life history of a person can be written by means of another person, that is called as biography. Autobiography means it is a story of a person life that can be written by the person, by that specified person during her or his lifetime. In this lesson, we are going to match the person with their autobiographies. Let us see the first one. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, that person is a South African leader, freedom fighter. Long Walk to Freedom. This is the name given to that autobiography of Nelson Mandela. Long Walk to Freedom. It was written by the person who fought against apartheid in his country. That means social segregation. So, social segregation, that is non-white people. Non-white, the person can vote for the non-white people in this country. What is the next one? APJ Abdul Kalam. Wings of Fire. The autobiography of APJ Abdul Kalam's Wings of Fire, that was written by a scientist who became the president of India. That Abdul Kalam was the 11th president of our country. uh, that Nelson Mandela wrote Long Walk to Freedom. The autobiography of Nelson Mandela's Long Walk to Freedom, and that can be written by means of a language English. Here, Wings of Fire was written by both the language English as well as the Malayalam. So, in this, a story of a young boy. How it is about a story of a young boy who tries to achieve his dreams, then importance of family, relatives and friends in helping to achieve each other goals, and how the person's dream comes to reality. This is the main concept of the autobiography Wings of Fire. Underline the important keywords. Long Walk to Freedom means as a leader fought against apartheid. Wings of Fire, written by means of a scientist, that a person is a former president of India. Next one, Mahatma Gandhi, a father of our nation. The story of my experiments with truth is an autobiography that was written by means of a person, Mahatma Gandhi. He is popularly called as Bapu. Next, Abhinav Bindra, a short at history. A short at history was written by Indian's first Olympic gold medalist. So the story of my experiment with truth was written by a famous person, Mahatma Gandhi ji, who is popularly called as Papu, in a language called Gujarati. In the Gujarati language, the person can wrote his autobiography. He covered his childhood days, then color prejudice in South Africa, social work in South Africa, and how he fought against the to get the freedom for India. These are covered in the story of my experiments with truth. That Abhinav Bindra is a person who received 10 meters air rifle gold medal. Okay. So this is a biography that was written in language Hindi as well as English, that can be published in 2011. On to the next one. Maya Angelou. I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing was written by American poet, singer and civil rights activist. The name of that person is Maya Angelou. At the age of 3, the person with her brother sent to her grandparents' home. Then at the age of 16, that person got married. And what are the discriminants that a black American woman can face is clearly explained in this autobiography. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. This person is also a civil rights activist. Next one, Michael Jackson. Moonwalk. The name of the autobiography of Michael Jackson was Moonwalk. So it was written by a famous singer, composer, and famous for his dance moves. In this, the person can clearly explain how the dancing steps can be performed, what are the stage pre settings that can be made, during the dancing, and a stage, how to make a stage lightning, then hairstyle about himself, then what are the plastic surgery that person can undergo for what purpose. All these are explained in the autobiography Moonwalk. So underline the important keywords. I know why the cage bird sings. American poet, singer, and civil rights activist. Moonwalk, famous singer, composer, and explained about the dance moves. Next one, Helen Keller. The story of my life was written by the first deaf and blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. Bachelor of Arts degree. In this story, the person clearly indicates her early life and her experience with his teacher, Annie Sullivan, the important famous letter WATER, how he realized the letter WATER, water. Clearly explained in this autobiography, the story of my life. Next one, Annie Frank. The Diary of a Young Girl was written by a young victim of the Holocaust. In this lesson, that in this biography, the person can clearly indicate how the person can lead her life during 2 years when Nazi party, occupation of Nazi by means of a Netherlands. That is, Nazi means American army, how they occupy the Netherlands and what are the difficulties the person can face with his with her family for the 2 years. So it was written in language Dutch. Let us see the whiskers. Who wrote these autobiographies? Dream from My Father, Barack Obama. Toward Freedom, Jawaharlal Nehru. Next one, Main Camp Adolf Hitler. Main Camp Adolf Hitler. It was written in German language. This is the end of this lesson. Thank you. Thank you, students.